Hello viewers and welcome. My name is Fred. In this video, I'll show you how you can use our automated payroll system in Microsoft Excel. This is our new ready-to-use automated system where you can enter the employee details and salary related information and generate the payroll at the click of a button. You can use this system to generate payroll. You can also use it to generate payslip and generate statutory reports like PAYE, SHIF, and NSSF. Also, if you're paying your staff through the bank, you can be able to generate the bank schedule where you can send to the bank to process the salary. You can also generate and view total employee cost for your organization or company. And the better part of this system is that at the end of the year, you can be able to generate the P9 forms for all your staffs where they can use to process or file their returns. Now let me take you through the system. Here we have the home page where you can be able to see the total number of employees, the total gross pay, the total net pay, and the total deduction. This is for a specific month. If you come here, you just select which month you want to view, then it will automatically show you the overview. And this part, it shows the pay per department if you have various departments. So to start, you can use this link to add the employees or edit in case there is any change. So if you click this button, you can add employee. So you start with the employee number. But let's first of all, already we have 2 employees, so we can add a third one for illustration. So maybe let's put the employee code F, maybe for F is the initial of the company, or maybe whichever company you're operating in. So you can put the code, maybe now the third employee, and the name we can put. Then you can select the department. Let's say the employee is under finance, or let's pick maybe marketing. Then the position, we put sales rep. Then the status, you put active. So here you have to indicate whether it's active or inactive, because if maybe an employee has left your organization, instead of removing the employee from the system, you can just come and edit and put inactive. So if you put inactive, now his or her salary will not be processed. So for now, we put this employee as our active employee. Then the phone number, let's put maybe 01. Then we can put the ID, maybe the care pin, the SHIF or SHA number you can put here, then the NSSF number, then the bank details. So here you fill the bank details for the employee. So the bank name, maybe you can put XYZ Bank. The account, you can put, let's use these ones for illustrations. Then the branch. So here now you put the salary component. So the salary component, you start with the basic salary. So for the basic salary, let's say our employee is getting maybe 35,800. Maybe if you have traveling allowance, depending on the allowance components which are in your company. So let's say traveling maybe 1,500 per month, housing levy maybe 2,500, medical allowance maybe there is none. If you have, you can put leave allowance. This one is where maybe if an employee has gone on leave, you pay him or her leave allowance. So if it's there, you put. If it's not, so here you can put any other allowance which is there but it's not among the categorized one. So you can put, let's say for illustration, let's say 1,200. So this part is for the deductions. So maybe the employee took a staff advance and now you are deducting. So let's say maybe he took advance of 5,000. You can put it here. Maybe if the staff has a loan, you are giving out loans to staff and now you are deducting. If it's not there, you just put 0. If your employees are in a circle and you are making a monthly deduction and remitting to the circle, you can put, if it's not there, you just put 0. If the circle has given a loan, you put, if it's not there. So here you can put any other deduction, maybe penalties. If you are deducting from the staff, if it's not there, you put 0. Then after filling the form or putting the employee details, you just save. So if you save, the details will be saved in the employee database system. So after that, you can add as many, but for now we can use 3. In case you want to edit the detail, maybe the information has changed, any information, either the bank details has changed, or the salary components have changed, or the deductions have changed, you can just come here and search the employee. So let's search maybe Fred. So if you search, the details will be populated, so you can check the information which has changed, maybe you want to change. So if it's not there, you just, if it's there after putting the details, you just click update and it will be updated. After that, next step is now marking the register. If you are marking the attendance register on a daily basis and paying them depending on the attendance, you can come here. So if you come here, first of all, instead of putting the names, of typing the names of the employees here, sometimes you might miss the name, the spelling, or the employee number. So you just come here. So if you click this part, the details of the employee number, the name, and the position will be loaded from the employee data to this part. So if you just click here, like for example here we had 2, but we have added another one. So if you click here, all this the employee details will, the name and the position and the employee number will appear here. Now here is the register. So if you're paying them based on their daily attendance, you can mark the register. But if you normally just pay without considering their daily attendance, you just put the total payday here. So for illustration purposes, we have used 26 days because we assumed Sundays are always off days. But if you are marking, you can just mark here present, you come here absent. But if you are not marking, if you are not paying them based on their attendance, you just leave. But you make sure the total pay days have been put here. Maybe it's you are paying 30 days or 26, whichever. So after marking the register, now you will come back to the dashboard. Here now you will generate the payroll. So here it's very easy. You just click the button and this form will populate. So for example, for illustration purposes, we had already processed for if you check here for January and February, but still there's a control. So if you come here and select January, it will not process. It will tell you the month had already been processed. So it will tell you the payroll already generated for January 2026. So we are done for January and February. So for illustration purposes, let's do for March. So you just come here and select the month, and you also select the year. Then you click generate. So it will tell you payroll generated successfully. So then after that, it will open the payroll database. So this part is where all the payrolls for all the months and the years will be stored. So we'll have the month, the year, the employee number, the name. Now this part is the KRA PIN, the department. So like here we had for January, for February, and for March. So you see the name, the department, the total payday, the basic salary, the traveling, the allowances are here, and also now the total gross pay, the sum of all the allowances. Here now we have now the deductions, the statutory deductions. Here we have SHIF, NSSF, housing levy, and now the total payable, the taxable pay. Now the taxable pay is now the gross salary minus the deductible allowances. Then now you get the pay. So, and then finally now the net pay. So now since this is the database, now you want to view for a specific month. If you come to the dashboard here, just select search payroll. You search for the specific month, like now we have done for March. So if you click March and then in the year, then you search. So now it will now give you now the payroll for that specific month. So now this one you can print and have it filed maybe for your records. Now after processing the payroll, you can now, with this system, you can be able to generate now the payslip. So if you come to this part, you click generate payslip. Now here you'll select the month you want. So if I select, maybe we have processed for March. So if you click March and then you select the year, so let's say 2026. Now here, if you want for one employee, you'll have to put his or her employee number. But if you want to generate for all the staffs, you'll just you ignore this part and just click generate all. So after that, it will run and tell you all the payslips generated successfully. So if you close this part, you'll see. So these are template for the payslips. So you'll see the name, the employee number, the name, the department, the month, the year, the care pin, the salary component part, and the deductions, and the net pay. So these are our template. But the good thing is that once the pay slips are generated, this system automatically creates a folder for the pay slips. So it will create a folder for the pay slips. For example, if you come here, so you'll see the payslip folder. So this is the payslip folder. If you click, you'll see all the payslips for the employee. So the name, the month, and the year. For example, we can check this one and see. So already you see now with this one, either you can print it or you can send to the staff through email or WhatsApp. But if you want, we can make it in such a way that once you click, it will automatically send to each employee. So that's part of the payslip. Now you click here, you can go to home. So after generating payslips, maybe now you want to process the statutory returns. So you'll come here, generate reports. So here you'll select which month the report you want. So let's say March. Then the year you have to select. Then now you check. You select the report you want to view and generate. So we have the pay report, the NSSF report, the SHIF report, and also maybe the bank transfer schedule if you're paying your employees through bank. So for example, we can select, let's select pay just for illustration. If you click and generate, so it will tell you report generated successfully, and open the sheet where the report has been generated from. So here there's the title, the pay return, now the month and the year. So you'll see the employee number, the name, the care pin, the gross pay, the SHIF amount, the NSSF amount, the housing levy amount, and the total pay amount. So these are the component details which are normally used while filing the monthly pay return. Then you can also generate other reports. Maybe you want now the NSSF report. You just select the month, the year, and the report you want, then generate. It's just easy as that at the click of a button. It will show you the month, the employee name, the employee number, the name, the ID, and all the other details. So that's it for the reports. So the good part of this system is that at the end of the year you can be able to generate the P9s for your staffs, which they can use to file their annual return. So if you just come here, you are also able to select the year and the employee number if you want for a specific employee, or if you want for all the staffs. You just click and it will be generated, and you can give to each staff. So here you can also be able to view the tax analysis report. So this part is where you can be able to see how much NSSF you deducted, how much pay you deducted. So if you just click here, it will tell you it's generated. And so this is now the breakdown. So the month, the year, and now the gross pay for each month, and the statutory deductions, the SHIF for January. So depending on the months, then since SHIF is only deducted from the employee, then the NSSF both from deducted from the employee and both the one which the employer needs to top up. Then the housing levy deducted from the employee and what the employer will top up. Then the pay, and now this is now the total tax, so which the employer needs to pay, and now this is now the total overall employee cost. So just the overall view. So here you can be able to see the months you've processed the payroll. So like here we have processed for January. So January 2026 we had 2 employees, the gross pay, the net pay, and the time. We have February, we have March, and now the status. So here still indicating open. So in our next video I'll be able to show you, once you've processed the salary for the month, how you can be able to close it such that you cannot be able to edit any information after processing. And also, in case you have processed the payroll and you've realized you've made an error, how you can be able to roll back and now reprocess the payroll again. So you just come here and select the month, the year, and you roll back. So I'll be able to show you that. And also if you've closed the month again, because now this is a system and we are giving room in case of you that you've made an error, you can be able to rectify. So if you close the month, how can you be able to open that month again and make the changes? So in our next video I'll be able to show you that you select the month, the year, you close, or you can reopen if it's closed. So that's basically the overview, and this system can help you a lot in managing your payroll. So thank you very much, and I hope you have enjoyed. So you can get in touch through the link below for more information and any inquiry. Thank you very much.